I think Kate was always very keen to follow her parents and have that sort of family of five.
Well, we have a lot to get to royals wise. Of course, we're just coming off their summer holiday, but they kept us busy all summer long.
It's been a packed year this year for the royals already, hasn't it? The summer normally gets quiet, but definitely not this summer. Next
Definitely
year,
not.
It's going to be even bigger again. So we're in for a big royal 12 months.
Totally. But it's been a little bit quiet for Kate the past couple months. We actually haven't seen her in 2 months. I mean, any idea as to why, or is it just that she's taking some time off to be with her family?
I think the Cambridges really want to try and be a private family as much as they can possibly be. So come those summer months, come the school holidays, I think they're pretty focused on being with the children. They go back up to the house in Norfolk. I mean, where they live in Norfolk, I know very well. It's really close to the beach. It's in the most spectacular part of Britain. So they can really retreat and be a young family on holiday. And then, of course, I think one of the reasons she might have been a little bit quiet is I think she might have been helping her brother with his wedding, because they've just announced, of course, James got married in France. The Cambridges were there with the kids. So I think she's been pretty busy this summer with the children on the beach in Norfolk, a quick trip to see Great Granny in Scotland at Balmoral, and then whipping down to Provence to do the Middleton Wedding. So busy for them, but quiet for us.
Definitely, yeah. I hope that they release some more photos from that wedding, because, I mean, just the selfie that James revealed, it looks like I'm sure it would be a really good time.
Definitely. I think they would have had an amazing time. Did you see the house that James got married at is owned by the Bamfords, who are an incredibly wealthy family here in the UK. They live in Gloucestershire near Prince Charles. So it's very good of them to have made their house available. I mean, it's a spectacular place to get married.
It looks unbelievable. And, obviously a lot of conspiracy theories were going around about why Kate, may have taken some time away from the spotlight. People said maybe that she's pregnant with baby number 4. Do you think that there's any possibility that they would have another child?
Look, I don't know. I'm not privy to that sort of information, but I think they feel that they've got, a pretty perfect family. And I think Kate was always very keen to follow her parents and have that sort of family of 5. She's matched it, and I think my own view is they'll probably stop here.
Yeah, I think so too, especially because she was so sick during all of her pregnancies as well. I can't imagine that she'd probably want to go through that once again.
Yeah, I think you're right. She had a really tough time with all of those pregnancies. And I think also I was having lunch with someone a couple of weeks ago who knows both of them very, very well. And they are really focused over the next 12 months on their work. Both of them turn 40 next year, and they are really keen to be promoting their charities, their initiatives, their foundation. And I think for them, the next 12 months is all about the work. It's not about a new baby.
Yeah, definitely. And now that life's getting a little bit easier for them, children-wise, now that they're a little bit older, I can't imagine going back to the newborn stage. I mean, you mentioned that, they're focusing a lot on their work. They released some information about their organizations and things like that. I mean, what do you think that they're going to be focusing on in the next 12 months? There was also those reports that they may be moving closer to Windsor to take on some more responsibility for the Queen. I mean, what do you kind of project for them over this next year?
I think the next 12 months for the Cambridges will be very much about supporting the Queen. Next year is the Queen's Platinum Jubilee year. All the members of the royal family are very aware of the fact that it's her year. They've got to support her. The headlines shouldn't be about them. The headlines next year should be about the Queen in her 70th year. So I think you will see Kate and William really stepping up to support the Queen over the next 12 months, but also working very closely on their own specific initiatives. The Best Beginnings, Kate's sort of early years initiative, hugely important to her. William's work in conservation, incredibly important to him. There's a big anniversary next year for Tusk, one of his main conservation charities. He'll be doing a lot there next year. And then I think also their foundation, since the Royal Foundation became just about Kate and William when Harry and Meghan left, it's a big focus for them. And I think the work of that foundation will be incredibly important. But everything pales behind making sure 2022 is all about the Queen.